Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy CarameloBX. Welcome back to another video, man. We got here not necessarily our typical like Mystery Friday kind of video. And this video, as you guys can see, we're gonna be watching man, I'm not gonna lie, I want to say he's starting to become one of my favorite YouTubers post 2K, man. He makes these really dope videos where he grabs different footages from all different types of times in the NBA. He puts them together and he tells a nice story. So obviously, as you guys can see the title of this video, we're reacting to 2016 LeBron and Kyrie were unstoppable. If you guys don't know anything about this, man, you guys must be living under a rock, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, 2016, not only was it a crazy year for the Warriors, it was a crazy year in terms of how the finals ended. And 2016 was just a goated year. Like, if you guys were not, I don't know, man. Like, I feel bad for the younger generation that like didn't get to experience summer of like 2016, 17, 15, 18. Like those years, bro, were just so fire, man. Like, it was such a good time in life, at least for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Like I said, that I don't know if you guys have ever seen Post 2K. I'm gonna link his channel down in the description below. Give him a little shout out because his work is amazing, bro. And I've been watching his channel. I want to say now for a couple months, and his videos are great. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Imagine this. You're down 3-1 in the 2016 NBA Finals, entering Oracle Arena against the greatest regular season team of all time. By all accounts, your season is over. And that's where LeBron and Kyrie found themselves. Their obituary was being written. History told us it was done.
Yep.
Until it was rewritten, because what happened next was supposed to be impossible. They each dropped 40 points in the greatest performance we've ever seen from a duo, flexed their superhuman athleticism, pulled off shot-making wizardry, and
yeah, bro, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go over it, but I think it was like back-to-back games, or I think they were averaging. I'm not sure, but there were games where like Kyrie and LeBron were each getting 41 points. Like, they were carrying the crap out of the Cavs,
delivered
bro.
in the clutch,
like,
in a way
so
that no
bad.
teammates have ever done before. I mean, Steph Curry claimed that he's never seen two guys play at that level before. It was
three
historic.
straight games.
What LeBron and Kyrie did in 2016 shook the NBA to its core, and I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again. They were unstoppable.
Yeah, bro.
What the hell is that?
You see what I mean, bro? This edit is fire, bro. This edit is fire. He's nice, bro. I need to learn a thing or two from him. His edits are crazy. I can only imagine how much time these videos take. No
After
cap.
ditching Cleveland in 2010, LeBron was crucified by the entire Cavaliers fan base.
Yeah.
In their eyes, he was never coming back. And overnight, he became the NBA's villain, as he went on to capture 2 championships in 4 years down in South Beach. And then he decided to right his wrongs. I'm coming home were the words spoken by LeBron James in the 2014 offseason, promising to deliver a long-awaited championship to his hometown. And awaiting him in the land was a 4th-year rising star in Kyrie Irving, a young, flashy, Showtime point guard to pair next to the athletic freak in LeBron. Alongside the addition of Kevin Love that same offseason, Cleveland was a true contender built to win now. And they were as good as advertised. In their first season together, they unleashed havoc on the Eastern Conference and made their way to the finals to face the MVP and the #1 seed.
Yeah, this is where it started, man.
It was poised to be a great series too, as Game 1 was a classic that needed overtime, where Cleveland's title dreams turned into a nightmare. In the extra frame, Kyrie drove to the rim, went to pull it back, and fractured his left kneecap, an injury that would put him out for the rest of the series. And with Kevin Love already sidelined since the first round, the Cavs were in trouble.
Yeah, it was just
All by
LeBron.
his lonesome, LeBron went superhuman the rest of the series, as many believed he should have been Finals MVP despite losing in 6, as Golden State captured the championship to complete their dream season.
Yeah.
Injuries killed the Cavaliers, and LeBron's promise to his city would have to wait.
You guys know how crazy it would have been if LeBron was able to bring a title the first year he came back. You know what? Like, bro, that would have been insane. And then if you really think about it, if it weren't for injuries, you know what I'm saying? If they won the title this year, and then let's say the 2016, like the way that it ended up ending happened still, he would have 5 chips right now.
Entering the 2016 season, Cleveland stayed shorthanded as Kyrie missed the first 24 games of the year recovering from that knee injury. Thankfully, LeBron was there to carry the load, and as Irving made his return in mid-November, they didn't miss a beat. The Cavs immediately found their stride, and they finished the season with 57 wins as the #1 seed in the East. As long as they stay healthy, Cleveland is a serious threat to win the title. I mean, that's obvious, right? It was the lowly 8-seeded Detroit Pistons awaiting the Cavs in round 1, and in game 1, Kyrie had those boys dancing. He hit him with long-range off-the-dribble threes, fades out of the post like he was Kobe, and a shifty cross into a lay on his way to a sizzling 31-point night. Oh, and LeBron did a bit of everything with 22, 6, 11, 2, and 2. The duo gave us a taste of what's to come.
That was a nasty duo.
1-0.
Nasty
In game 2, Uncle Drew kept the hot hand, lighting the Pistons up for 13 in the first quarter. Then he tagged in the King in the second, as he exploded for 14 in the frame, including a two-handed stuff all over Reggie Bullock. The Kyrie-LeBron duo couldn't be tamed. They win by 17
about to fall.
and take a 2-0 series lead. It took quite literally no time for Bron and Kyrie to get acclimated in Detroit, as Irving dots a slashing James for a two-handed throwdown on their first possession of the game. But Detroit remained unfazed, as Cleveland held just a 5-point lead with 45 seconds remaining, and just 0.7 left on the shot clock.
Dellavedova finds Irving for 3. Oh, he puts it in! Kyrie Irving nails it!
That's Uncle Drew, man.
They're gonna review it.
From way deep in the corner, Kyrie laces an absurd dagger 3. He's pumped, LeBron's hyped, and the Cavs are up 3 games to none. And just as the series started, it was Uncle Drew who balled out in game 4. And in the midst of a red-hot third quarter with the clock ticking down, the dude pulls up from 41 feet and hits nothing but nylon to put his squad up 3. But that wasn't it. With less than a minute to go in the fourth quarter, up by 1, Kyrie did it again.
He shake them, bake them. Shake them, bake them.
For 3. Oh, Kyrie Irving! Possibly another dagger.
Look at this man's face. Cold-blooded. LeBron's not surprised either. Kyrie was a demon this series.
He was
averaging 27 a game on lights out efficiency, on top of 4 dimes, a steal, and 2 daggers to the heart of Detroit.
Yeah, bro. Kyrie was on one. Hold on, I gotta go grab my chapstick. But Kyrie was on one. LeBron was on one. And honestly, it was really just them two. I mean, I'm not gonna say the other Cavs players didn't do anything. Obviously, Kevin Love was like, you know, he was part of the big 3. But I don't know. I kind of always viewed him as just a supporting cast for them. And then same thing with J.R. Smith. Like J.R. Smith was like drunk and high like the whole season, bro. So, you know, if he wasn't making like a corner 3 or something like that, he was really just a 3-point shooter. You really couldn't like expect him to do anything else. And then, yeah, man. So if it weren't for Kyrie and like LeBron always pressing the gas pedal the whole season into the postseason, into the finals, bro, they would have never even won. Like, not even 1 chip. And all they did was win 1, but, like, they would have never even won that one.
Detroit. He was a cold-blooded assassin. Cleveland sweeps, and they're off to the second round.
Ooh, that's that copy. Hold on.
Versus Hawks for the second consecutive season, and after Cleveland embarrassingly swept them last year, Atlanta was out for revenge. Too bad that meant absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
In game 1, Bron stuffed the stat sheet with 25 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 5 steals, while Kyrie poured in 21 to take game 1. And game 2 wasn't even a competition. Cleveland went absolutely ballistic for an NBA record 25 3-point field goals as they blew out the Hawks by 25 to go up 2 games to none.
I don't even remember that.
In game 3 though, Atlanta responded, taking a 6-point lead into the 4th quarter, which is where LeBron and Kyrie went psycho.
Oh, that's when that was like the 1 year we didn't have Horford, right?
Rim and cashed home routine spot-up threes, while number 2 dug into his bag for some highlight reel snipes off the dribble while dazzling the crowd with his 1-of-1 layup package. These two dudes were not to be messed with.
No, I lied.
I mean, they were under Atlanta's skin to such a degree
he was still part of that.
Jeff Teague shoved LeBron into the stands near the end of the game, and the man didn't even give a reaction. He's got the Hawks right where he wants them. Down to the final minutes of game 4 on the verge of a sweep, the King was activated. He attacks the cup and his layup is goaltended to go up 1. The next possession, he hits Millsap with an array of jab steps before pulling up in his face to go up 3 and seal it. The LeBron and Kyrie duo were as deadly as it gets. They're now 8-0 through the first 2 rounds, as they're off to face Toronto in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And it just gets worse, bro. Because I don't think there was a year that LeBron, when he was in the East, where he didn't violate Toronto, bro. Like, he always violated them. It was actually crazy. Like, to be a Toronto fan is crazy.
The Cavaliers and a return to the NBA Finals was a 56-win Raptor squad, who proved to be a serious threat. But with the Cavs' two-headed monster at the peak of their game, the Raptors got sent back into extinction.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta mute that just in case for copyright.
Lobs it up and James throws it down. Kyrie Irving's jump shot gets him out of the way and scores easy. Blows past Lowry, gets to the basket, banks in the reverse. Flips the pass, and James still manages to track it down. James on the drive.
Oh, that's when he pulled that move right there.
All those highlights were from game 1, by the way. It was ridiculous. LeBron shook the entire building as he cocked back some monster tomahawk slams, while Uncle Drew had the crowd oohing and awing on their way to a 31-point massacre. This duo was as electrifying and dynamic as we'd seen in decades. They complemented each other to perfection. There wasn't a single thing they couldn't do on the basketball court. And game 2 was further proof of that. LeBronto did it again with a 23-point triple-double.
LeBronto, I forgot that's what they used to call him because of how many times he would whoop Toronto's ass.
As Kyrie tagged on 26, 4 and 3 to win by 19.
I forgot about that.
Push their playoff record to 10-0. These dudes might go undefeated, a belief that didn't last long. The energy shifted up north as Toronto rallied to get themselves back in the series. And in game 4, the Raptors' 1-2 punch into DeRozan and Lowry went stupid for 67 points in the win.
Dang.
Toronto's hit all the wind out of Cleveland, and in a shocking turn of events, this series is tied at 2. Fortunately, the Cavs caught their breath back at home, chewing up the Raptors and spitting them out in a 38-point thrashing to get within 1 win of the finals. They just have to do what they haven't been able to pull off all season long: win in Toronto. So in a game 6 in the 6, Kyrie and LeBron dropped a silencer early.
Strong. Kyrie Irving with a steal. 3-on-1. Alley-oop to James. Beautifully executed off another fine defensive play.
A two-handed punch on the alley-oop from Kyrie set the tone for the game, and it was part of a 21-point first half for LeBronto. And in the second half, he passed the baton to Kyrie as he turned up for 21 in the half, with some absurd shots that had you thinking he was playing horse out there, tallying 30 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals, alongside the Kings' 33 points, 11 boards, 6 dimes, and 3 blocks to win the series. These guys were flat out unstoppable, as they booked their ticket to a second straight NBA Finals. And in true storybook fashion, they'll have a chance to rewrite history against the team that sent them home a year ago.
By the way, this is what I'm talking about. You guys notice the type of clips that he grabs? Like, I don't know, man. I give a lot of props to Post 2K. And again, I don't know the dude. I never like spoke to him, talked to him. He doesn't even know who I am. So I'm basically giving him one massive free shout out in this video. And I don't care, bro, because respectfully, this video, like his videos are just too fire. Like they're way too fire, bro.
It was the finals rematch everyone.
This reaction was a long time coming. I'm not gonna lie.
The best duo in the NBA against the 73-9 Warriors, led by the unanimous
73-9, bro.
Statistically, Cleveland had one of the greatest teams ever in front of them, and Game 1 proved just that. The Warriors flexed their strength in numbers, blitzing the Cavs by 15 to take Game 1, and in an attempt to bounce back in Game 2, Cleveland got thumped. Bad. A 33-point Warrior avalanche confirmed what we all knew. This Golden State squad was a different type of monster. Back in the land for Game 3, Cleveland had to do everything in their power to avoid going down 3-0. So Kyrie took matters into his own hands, turning the first quarter into his own mixtape.
Oh.
Irving shake and bake and drills it.
This is where Uncle Drew came out.
A couple of decades. Irving on a beautiful feed from James. Spates can give them space. Irving for three. Puts it in. Kyrie Irving. Irving fires. Bang!
I don't remember how many points he had in this one.
Uncle Drew set the building on fire with a 16-point first quarter to give Cleveland a 17-point lead. But Golden State didn't flinch, closing the gap and getting within 8 by halftime. LeBron sensed the Warriors surge and knew it was his turn to take over. In the third, his jumper caught fire. He was stuffing shots at the other end of the floor, and late in the quarter, he and Kyrie connected on this.
Got to play better.
Oh.
Turns it over. James keeps his dribble somehow. Irving.
Oh, that's when he jumped mad high. And he barely had momentum. He was just on the ground like 2 seconds ago.
LeBron intercepts the MVP's pass, dishes it to Kyrie, who damn near throws it out of bounds as LBJ soars halfway up the backboard to throw down the thunderous alley-oop. That play was the backbreaker. And they're right back in this series. Game 3 seemingly gave Cleveland all the momentum, and they seemed destined to tie this series at 2.
Psych!
But instead, the chef snatched it right back. He torched the Cavs with 7 threes and 38 points to take a 3-1 chokehold on the series, a deficit in which no team has ever come back from in the NBA Finals. But if anyone can, it may just be a duo that no teams had an answer for all postseason long. And some extra motivation wouldn't hurt either. See, in the fourth quarter of Cleveland's Game 4 loss, Draymond Green attempted to hit LeBron in his sweet spot, and James didn't take it lightly. The two guys got into it, in which Draymond reportedly called LeBron some words that he didn't appreciate, as he later said that Draymond went overboard. Now, in a presser one day before Game 5, in response to LeBron's comments, Klay Thompson says,
I guess his feelings just got hurt.
When LeBron was asked about that comment, he seemed to get a kick out of it.
No, I'm not. What did you say Klay said?
Klay said, I guess he just got his feelings hurt.
Oh, my goodness.
That laugh by LeBron seemed to have a deeper meaning behind it, hinting at something only he knew.
Where's that famous picture at where he got the black glasses and the Beats like headphones?
The Warriors had lost just 3 games all season long. The Cavs had to muster up a miracle to avoid elimination. And in that moment, Cleveland's miracle wore number 2 and 23.
A turning point.
James fakes, James drives, James finishes, and the foul. Here's Irving. Steps back. Kyrie Irving. Iguodala ahead to Curry. Shumpert in pursuit. Blocked by James. Rejects it out of bounds.
How much rest can they afford?
Irving drives past Curry. Pull-up shot. He banks it in. James puts his head down, drives, and finishes. Irving on the drive. Banks. Shot is good. Kyrie Irving again. Steps back. He tries another three. That's good.
Damn, bro. I miss when basketball used to be this exciting to watch, man. And I say this all the time, right? As you guys can see the banner in the back. I'm a huge Celtics fan for those of you guys who are new. But I'm a very unbiased person. And even I could admit that the finals last year when the Celtics won, it wasn't even really that exciting, bro, because since the first game of that finals, I already knew we were going to win, bro. We dominated the Mavs. We dominated them. For 3 games straight, we just basically dominated them the whole time. And I still believe to this day, even though it won't ever be confirmed and it's all just speculation, I really do think we gave them that game at home so we could win in 5 on the Celtics floor. I don't care what no one says. No one could prove me wrong, bro. Like, I know for a fact we gave them that game. That series could have been a sweep for sure. That could have been a sweep for sure, bro. So, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I don't even get true excitement out of the NBA when my team wins the championship, like, yeah, I was happy because it's been so long and whatnot, but, like, it's not as exciting as games used to be before, bro. Like, the finals nowadays, I don't know, man. It's just not hitting for me personally. That's my opinion.
James against Rush. Leans in, trying to draw the foul. Got him up, count it, and 1. 40 points for LeBron James. And the lead balloons to 15. Kyrie Irving and LeBron James. Again, one of the all-time great finals performances from a pair of teammates. Each with 41 points and a disappointing.
Each with 41, like I was just saying.
In my opinion, this is the greatest single game performance we've ever seen from a duo. After Clay's comments, LeBron was possessed. His jumper was stuck on automatic as he went for 41, 16, 7, 3, and 3. While Kyrie had possibly the greatest shot-making performance I've ever seen. He was simply unguardable in isolation. I mean, just ask Clay. He got absolutely fried on some ridiculous shots. Kyrie finished the night with 41 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2
Look at
steals
how crazy that is,
on
bro. 82 points as a duo.
Shooting, as they become the first pair of teammates to score 40 points in the same finals game in league history. This was the turning point, and we're off to Cleveland for a game 6.
Bro, they scored 82 points out of the 100 something that the whole team had. So that's including the other 3 starters plus the bench. They only got 20 points plus to contribute to what they had. That's insane, bro. Like, bro, we're never gonna see that again, bro.
The energy was palpable.
We're not gonna see that again.
The Cavs thrived off of it. In the first quarter, Braun picked the Warriors apart for 9 points and 4 dimes, including this needle threader to Tristan Thompson to put Cleveland up 31-11. In the second quarter, Kyrie kept the ball rolling, exploding for 13 points. But after a Golden State explosion in the third, the Cavs are only up 9 headed into the final 12 minutes, where LeBron put the game to bed. The man completely lost his mind, going insane for 17 points, on top of 3 boards, 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks, including one on the MVP as he tells him to get that shit out of here.
He was talking crazy.
That was the exclamation mark to a masterful 41, 8, 11, 4, and 3 performance to cap off consecutive 41-point elimination games. LeBron was on one. The Warriors are reeling and the Cavs are thriving, headed into a do-or-die Game 7.
Game 7, man.
History was not on Cleveland's side entering Game 7. Not only has no team ever come back from a 3-1 finals deficit, but Golden State had not lost 3 straight games since November of 2013.
And I want to clear something up about the comments I just made. The finals that just happened with OKC and the Pacers, that was probably one of the most excuse me. That was one of the most exciting games that we've had of recently. But it was ultimately like, you know, you guys saw, right? It was like very anticlimactic because Halliburton freaking tore his Achilles, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we really can't even say that OKC would have won that game for sure. Because if Halliburton was out there, maybe they would have pulled a game. Like, you know, they probably would have won the championship. Or maybe an overtime happens in a game 7. Like, but he injured he tore his Achilles, bro. So that's what I mean. Like, this series, everybody was basically healthy the entire time. And it was just like a do or die, like going crazy. Like, we haven't had a series like this in a long time.
The Cavs had a
just to clarify,
task at hand.
Just to clarify for those of you guys that'll be like, oh, what about the 2025 finals? There you go.
But they also got LeBron and Kyrie, and they were locked and loaded. On his first touch of the game, Kyrie hits a smooth fader in the paint, giving Klay Game 5 PTSD. And just moments later, the ball slips through Curry's hands and finds LeBron's as he flushes it to tie the game late in the first. A reflection of how the series has gone as of late. At the midpoint of the second quarter, LeBron continues to torture Steph.
The Warriors sold,
down
bro.
For the block. Curry tries to talk to him, but no, the man is locked in. The next Warriors possession, Draymond buries a 3, to which Kyrie responds with an absurd and one off glass over
Look
2
at that.
Warrior defenders.
Oh,
to
that's
tie the game.
that's tough,
Green
bro.
comes back down and drills his 4th 3.
Oh yeah. Bro, I remember that. They used to make memes out of that. They were like, I think when they lost the finals, Draymond had like 7 threes or something like that, 6 or 7 threes. And they were making memes because if you guys know Draymond, he doesn't shoot. Like he barely scores points as it is. You know what I'm saying? He'll average probably like 5 points in a freaking regular season. But this game he hit hella threes, and they were giving him like the Michael Jordan face, and they were saying, I hit all these threes for nothing. Because everybody else in the Warriors just didn't show up, bro. They were nowhere to be found.
The Cavs answer again. This time it's LeBron attacking the cup for the and one off glass to tie it. Golden State tries to respond again, but LeBron pins Barbosa's layup right off the backboard for his second block of the quarter. The man was a menace out there. But despite LeBron's dominance, the Cavs entered halftime down 7, and Kyrie had just 9 points. They needed more from him, and he delivered. With Cleveland within 2 early in the frame, he finishes a crafty lefty scoop around Festus Ezeli to tie the game at 54. He follows it up with another soft finish on the fast break, and just a minute later, he sprints down the floor and flips home an absolutely stupid left-handed floater off the top corner of the backboard for the and one. This kid was putting on a finishing clinic. And he could shoot
that's
it too.
Crazy.
The very next possession, he loses Steph on the screen and laces the pull-up 3 to give him 12 points in the period to get his squad within 1, entering the 4th quarter. Just 12 minutes away from a possible championship, it became LeBron's turn. Still down 1 with just under 5 minutes remaining, he gets Ezeli on the switch, steps back into his sweet spot, and cashes the 3 to put
He loves
Cleveland
shooting
up
from that
2.
spot. He's done that before on the
would
Heat.
Answer to tie it at 89, and for the
he
next
loves that
2.5 minutes, no one could make a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Call it nerves or Game 7 jitters or pressure, but maybe it was just the calm before the storm. Because with 2 minutes to go, Kyrie has the ball, and he's getting ready to attack.
He's getting ready for the like one of the.
Irving drives, hops
Oh no,
down
that's not the
inside,
shot.
posts it up, misses. Rebound taken by Iguodala.
I think it's next
Iguodala to
possession.
Curry, back to Iguodala. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James.
You know what's crazy? Let me go back. Look at his hand, bro. Look at his other hand right here. If Iguodala decided he wanted to pump again and go this way, he still would have blocked it, bro. Like, you know, like, look at how insane that, like, look at where he's at and look at where he's at. Like, bro, his forehead's about to touch the rim. So literally, there was nothing Iguodala could do in this situation, bro. He was gonna get blocked regardless. That's so crazy, bro.
James with the rejection. Wow.
Bro, that's
Three
so
words
crazy.
etched into basketball immortality.
Blocked by James.
I mean, look at where this man was when Golden State started their fast break. He read it perfectly and timed it to perfection for the single greatest defensive feat in NBA Finals history and the defining moment of his career. With the promise he made to his city 2 years ago, LeBron was leaving it all out there. But someone had to score to break this deadlock. And who else but his right-hand man who's been right there by his side this entire playoff run. Coming up clutch, making history, and delivering when it mattered most. LeBron wants him with the ball on this possession. And for Kyrie, it was a moment he'd been preparing for.
The legendary shot, man.
Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. And the
Look at the fans. Look at the fans. Look at the fans. They're sick, bro.
Final seconds. It's over. It's over. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. The Cavaliers are NBA champions. Cleveland's long sports nightmare has ended. The drought is over. 52 years. Time to celebrate a title.
Dang, look at Bronny, look at Bryce. That's crazy.
I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and Cleveland, this is for you. Oh.
Yeah, bro, that's, whew, that was a year, man. That was a great freaking year. And as you guys can see, big shout out to Post 2K, bro. These are the kind of videos that he makes. If you guys don't know, literally, you go on his page and there's just a whole bunch of videos that are just like this. And look, I'm not lying, bro. I be watching them. When I get the chance, I watch them. Like, I don't lie, bro. So yeah, man, definitely check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video just as much as I did, man, because, you know, normally I watch those videos on my own. But when I saw that he posted that one, I wanted to share it with you guys. It's something I enjoy watching. I love recording for you guys. I love being able to share these kind of moments. And I actually love when you guys comment down below and we have a conversation about basketball. I've had multiple conversations with people on many previous videos, and I love the interaction. So if you guys, have any thoughts or comments, please leave them down below. Let's have a conversation. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do that. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe if you guys are not already subscribed. It helps to grow the channel. As you guys see, we're approaching 230 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.